Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Peglin minus Peg. I've never seen this happen before with no actual pegs on the board. You ever see Garfield minus Garfield? Anyways, new game, and that Toggy in chat has asked, what about all the Crucible levels? Can you go through them? We're on 18 with everybody. Let's go through them. Peglin. Runs start with a pebble, and pebbles are worse. Mini-bosses can appear in question marks. I would consider that potentially a benefit. Pegboards have a fewer crit. Miss navigation damage increased to 5 the fire damage. Pegboards contain 1 less refresh. This is one of the hardest Crucible levels because 1 refresh sucks. Enemies and mini-bosses have increased health. Healing is reduced to 15%. This also sucks in combination with healing is worse or you have less health because you only heal like 12 when you heal at this point. No starting gold and less battle gold makes the beginning of the game really rough because you need to make sure you have enough gold to get an orb in your deck and upgrade it. Bomb damage increased to 5. Mostly doesn't matter unless you have very specific combats. You probably are not taking the red bombs anyways because they suck. Bosses have increased health. Start with a Terra Ball. Bombs are worse on the enemies. You only heal 50% of your max HP when defeating a boss. I much prefer the way Spire does it, where you heal like 75% of your missing HP, because at Crucible level 13, if you beat the boss anywhere between 100% health and 50% health, you have 100% health. If you beat the boss anywhere between 50% health and 0% health, you only get a bare minimum amount of healing out of it, 50%. Start with less health. Enemies take an additional turn when you reload, also is horrible. Start with a Horror-Ball. Mini-bosses deal increased damage. Shop prices are higher, is what we are at right now. Now, bomb damage, refreshers, special button. Catch me on any other day, and I would say I'd rather have the book, because if you get the leaf, then you get a lot of me circle, a lot of finesse, you can build up power. But the bombs have been a really fun build lately, and if we get the opportunity to get bomb build, a bob orb, a shock absorber, that would be a nice way of building. I'm gonna take the bomb damage and hope, fingers crossed, for the best. And Draft RG, welcome. How are you doing today? It's good to see you, good to see you. Welcome to some more peg-balling in the Peglin. It's gonna kill 4 minions. So we gotta be a little careful because I need to get money. Draft says, fun fact about the new shop prices. They're the same as the original shop prices before the last Crucible levels were added. I wonder if there's a reason for them to be at the new price. Like, I wonder if people were complaining, wow, the shop's really expensive, I can't get enough money to buy anything. Okay, Crit Ball. Every attack is a crit. Convert to crits. Pebble, Necromancer. Can hit bombs, upgrades pegs, but it's a 714, and I hate it. Who's our boss? It's Slime. If you refresh a Slime Peg, will the Slime Peg stall the movement of the Necromancer? Because upgrading Slime Pegs could be really funny. I find this so hard to utilize because you rarely get good shots. It's a 714, but it does so little damage every attack. Crit Ball. Every attack is a crit. It's actually like real good. You can build it with a Dag Orb. I think a Crit Ball is fine, but it needs to be upgraded, as does everything in this game, but that one especially needs to be upgraded. So, let's try to get some money so we can upgrade some pegs. I know we're taking some damage. That's gonna happen. It's Peglin, all right. Okay, don't take this much damage. That's too much damage to be taking. I should not be doing that. Why do I do it then? I don't know, because I'm dumb, basically. Every attack is a crit. And then it makes temporary crits on the board, which we can use with like our dag orb or something to build even more power. I hate that you're hitting me, but I haven't really done too much to hit these bombs, have I? It's interesting. It's good enough, right? It's like good enough to take, I guess. I've already taken it. You're gonna hit me again. I hate that you get so many hits, but there's not much we can do about that. It's gonna fire in the big, thick orb. Specifically, I wanted it to hit bombs if possible. And you know what? If you could hit the refresh. I'm taking a lot of damage on this combat, but... Well, is there even a but? I don't know why, really? I guess I'm just not doing as much damage as I was kind of hoping I would be doing. Swolt Orb upgrades pegs. Cirque multi-ball with crits could be good. Ball lightning. Best foot, a 4/5. With the slime boss. With the slime boss, I like a Swolt Orb. So that you can maybe hit the slime pegs, refresh them, and then hit them again for more damage. But let me get the dag orb upgraded. If we have more crits on the board, maybe we can synergize into that and build into it. That Toggy says, here's hoping for the golden fleece. That would be one of the best things that we could have with crit ball, yes. Well, no, the other one, the Critzo ball. That's the one you want with the fleece. This is still pretty good, though. 25 health is really nice. I feel like Prime Slime is better. Because, you know, this is Give a Man a Fish, this is Teach a Man to Fish. I mean, it's one of those situations where they're both obviously good. You know, I would like to have both. I would like to have 25 max health. That seems pretty good, actually. But we can't do it. This fight feels like we're just gonna be taking some hits, because I'm gonna be aiming for the bombs, probably. And I think I effed up. The plant's gonna live a little bit longer than I thought. That's one hell of a refresh to hit. That's a good shot. The bombs are good. Now I just need to hit more money pegs. So the thing about the Prime Slime is that I would really love to be able to get a lot of healing slime on the board. That would be ideal. This is just a bad time. I don't think I can actually hit the crit on this one. We're gonna take damage. All right, I've made mistakes. Because I can't hit the refresh. I should have just taken the lethal hit I had on him, because we could have killed him. I wanna, this is a run where I kind of feel like we are gonna be restarting it. We're just taking too much damage. Holy hell, yes, we're taking too much damage. But I'm gonna try. But I don't like what we've got so far. We're not strong enough. We're taking, I mean, in 2 combats, we took 80 damage, basically. More like 60. Well, okay, more like 50, and I took 10 trying to get, like, 2 coins. But just a couple of bad shots, a couple of bad refreshes. Not hitting the crit on the dag orb would also, you know, I would like to hit the crit on the dag orb, please. Laser orb is a 0/1. I thought it would at least do 1 damage. This is a train wreck of a start, and I only have myself to blame. I know that. But this is still a horrible start to a run. Just, if you can hit the bomb, kill the bats, kill the blue slime, he's gonna live with 6 HP. And if we can maybe add a Restorb, I would be very happy. I'm not gonna heal though. If we die, we die. I'm gonna run under that belief right now. Potok, have a good night. Thank you for being here. There you go, healing slime. It healed me, did it only heal me twice? It does refresh on the board, which I like. What a horrible shot. I was kind of hoping we would get down in there and hit the bombs. Okay, I mean, if I don't kill him on this turn, we die, so we'll do a quick restart. Okay, they're all dead. But we didn't really get too much power from that. We have a balm. The run is saved. All we need to do is not die. All we gotta do is get the balm out there. We can heal infinitely. And if we can get a foot would be very good with this, because a foot gives us a ton of power that we can spend on the balm to buff its damage. To buff the amount of healing that we're getting from it, actually. So, toss the balm. There we go, we got 1. There we go, we healed for 1. And then we're gonna take 4? 3? Look, it's not great. And if we don't hit this bomb, we are dead. We hit a bomb, so we live. I knew we would hit a bomb. I mean, I've played this game before. I know what I'm doing. Okay, we need to hit another bomb. We're dead. That's fine. I didn't like that run. I mean, I love getting the balm, don't get me wrong, but you gotta get it faster than we actually picked it up. Were we playing Peglin? Yes, we were. Okay. Think about it. Think about it. 10 more gold. With 10 more gold each combat, we can heal ourselves. So we're taking the gold. The Nor, welcome. How are you doing today? That one didn't like you either. I'm a wanted man. I'm a wanted Peggle. I have the death sentence in 12 systems. That run did not like me. You're right about that. Let's try to get some cash before we kill all these slimes. Because we need the money. Oh no! We're gonna get enough cash because there's so much on the board. Thank you, game. Thank you. Two's Company. Susceptible. Collateral damage. Or bust. You know? 1 or bust is better than nothing. I will add it. I think I'm gonna go... Well, let's go here, and then we'll decide what we're gonna be doing, because I don't know yet. There's a double elite fight, but I don't like fighting elites this early. I'd much rather fight them at, like, the bottom. But we might not get that opportunity. We're gonna... Oh, crap. I didn't even kill the first one. All right. I should have just done that. It would have hit the bomb, probably. Okay. Get money. There's a lot of cash on the board. It just needs to get picked up. And money is pretty much the most important thing. The bulwark from the ore bust, it's not a lot, but on upgrade to get 6, that protects you from like 1 basic attack. It'll protect us from 1 turn from the boss, which is fine. It's not going to be incredible, but it should be okay. Electromagnet, I do like. Double sucks. It's weird because the damage is really good on level 3, 4-8. But give me the ore bust first, because we have nothing else that we're doing with our money at this point. I will just hit 1 coin. And like I don't want to fight the boss or the mini boss because we don't have any damage in our deck. We have no piercing in our deck. We have nothing. And because we have nothing, I very much worry that we won't be able to kill them at all, and they will murder us. We're picking up a lot of cash. If we can add and upgrade like 1 good orb, it might be worth it, but... Oh god, and this fight blows, because I accidentally destroyed the bombs way too quickly. And because of that, these bats are approaching me and they have way too much health. But I'm still in it. I'm in it to win it. Let's get the crit. If we get a lucky bounce, we'll have to do 57 damage. We get it. We got exactly 57 damage. Perfect. I don't know why I did that, because it's not like we're going to be hitting the crit. Force shield protects us for, you know, 1 hit. He is dead. We have enough money that we can actually do quite a lot. Oh, Nosferatu orb. This is what we're looking for. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Now, do we want to go fight the elite? We have... No, we don't want to fight the elite. Our deck sucks. I think we're going to fight no elites on Act 1. We can't. We don't do any damage. But we've got a healing orb, so it doesn't matter if we don't do any damage. Okay, you know? I'm going to trust in the Nosferatu. I'm going for the double relic path, which is actually more of a triple relic path, isn't it? Because there are, by default, 2 relics from an elite, and now we're going to get 3? Is that how that works? I learned this last run, and then I've immediately forgotten about it. All right. Thank you for killing the bats. They are the problem. I'm A-okay with how this has gone so far. The only thing I want is... Do you want to heal? You could probably heal. But we also had Mu Circle, so we could have probably... I mean, we got some money from that too. We probably could have not even worried about the crit. Potion Vault. Glass half ball will never be taken. It's just so bad. In hindsight, there are use cases for this. Like, the tree on the Avogadro fight could be okay, because then all of your projectile attacks would penetrate it. If there's one target that is big and tanky, you can transferency it. And you know what? The Ballista. It would be a really good fight on the Ballista. But I think I gotta go Potion Vault. But at least I'm thinking about these... I'm thinking about these orbs and relics a little bit more. God damn it. Trying to find or think of synergies in which I could actually play them. Nora says, I haven't slept since the last time I was here. Maybe you should get some freaking sleep sometime then. You ever think about that, huh? Why are you not getting any sleep? I would like to hit the crit, but it's very much not necessary. You just go for the slide? You could just go for the slide. You know, trigger one bomb. Nosferatu orb. Not worth playing. But I do like the Mu Circle. And you know, if we gain Mu Circle and we gain, or we gain Spiness, we could synergize that with the Nosferatu orb. Okay, let's see what slime we get. We got, right, the potion ball doesn't do anything, so all we got was like 1 damage reduction slime from that. That is not worth anything. That's a horrible offer. I'm not gonna be able to kill this guy. He is going to live. But I'm okay with that, because what it means is that we will just have to heal with the Nosferatu orb, which is gonna happen, as long as I can hit that refresh, ideally. I think you gotta shoot it. Okay, it pays for itself. Dude, that refresh is... it's in a rough spot, let's say. It's in a very rough spot, let's say. Oh, and that didn't even hit it. We got it, though, okay. We're gonna be taking a lot of damage on this fight, though. But if we can reload and get back to Nosferatu orb, there's a really good heal position here. Oh, it's so low in the deck, though. Oh, man. I mean, we're gonna die before we get down to the orb again. We can't even shoot it because we need 15 health. Okay, so we need to kill this guy quickly. We need to kill him before we lose enough health that we can't play Nosferatu orb, which is happening almost right now. This is not a good elite fight, but I knew this was not going to be a good elite fight for us. Self-damage increases by 5, 6. Damages all enemies, Nosferatu orb, or a potion bolt. I'm going potion bolt. Whenever you heal, deal triple the total health as damage to the targeted enemy. Spinfection increases, 2 more refreshes. These are really good, but I like the refreshes. I know that there's like AoE damage potential with this, but Nosferatu orb has AoE damage potential. I want the refreshes. And if we can heal, we have enough health to heal once with a Nosferatu orb. So I got high hopes. Look at that. Tons of good stuff on the board. Lots of poison slime, which is actually huge. This. So this. We will be able to heal in this fight, which is insane. But also I love it. And then I'm just gonna fire this. I like this refresh tunnel. I want this to be where I fire the Nosferatu orb, I think. It doesn't matter if we crit, because we have we circle now. There you go, 83 HP, no problem at all. This is stupid, but if it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid, right? That's the motto. There we go, full health, easy. God damn, who's this dumb boss? You? Give me the orb bust. I can upgrade both. Give me the Nosferatu orb. Why not? Oh my god. Positive slime is real good, but these, I mean, they're all good. Clear the way, because we don't have any AoE right now, it's pretty good. But it takes a lot of shots for it to really ball out of control. Pumpkin pie is nice just so that occasionally you get more shots, especially with potion bolt. It'll probably hit the pumpkin pie, go back up to the top, loop. If you can get a Nosferatu orb to do that, you can get more damage done. Prime slime, I don't think we need it with the healing that we have. Normally I take this for healing, but we have healing. We have a Nosferatu orb and we have some random healing from potion bolt. PJ Welcome says, what's the strategy with trashing certain orbs? So on that combat, I wanted to play my healing orb as soon as possible. So I trashed orbs to get to this quickly. But generally, you want to trash the garbage, like Horrible and Terrible. You don't want to play those, so you trash it and you get to your good stuff. You try to plan when you're going to hit the crits, when you're going to hit the refreshes, what gets the most value from a crit or a refresh. You go from there. I think I'm going to take pumpkin pie. Those are good choices, though. I don't like them all the time, but they're good. If we go hard left, I think we get a second relic, too. This guy is a piece of garbage. Okay, so if we take the relic, the 1x on the board has the fire. The half x on the board has the pumpkin pie. But if you hit the fire, it's 5 damage every time you hit the fire. But we have a healing orb, and we have an orbust? I don't think you do it. I will invest 5 gold. There you go. I'd like to go left. I think the fire damage is just too extreme. Bombs detonate in 1 hit or reloading with the cheese. I will take bombs detonating in 1 hit. What's the relic you get from him? The relic you get from him is the bottom of the board has damage multipliers. One of them is on fire. And because it's on fire, you would take a lot of damage if you hit it. And I don't like taking a lot of damage, so I tend to avoid that relic. It's better on the lower ascensions, basically. Ooh. With the peg bag, refresh, AoE is insane. The bomb one, I like the bomb one. Refresh AoE is better. Oh man. But you have healing. Not enough, not enough. Let the dag orb sink, the potion bolt sink, or the orb bust sink. Let the dag orb sink. This sucks, but I can't believe those were my options. No pebbles, no Terraball. It's a Haglin. Remove Terraball. The second half of this floor had no combat. We're so underpowered for this fight. This is horrible. Like, you really want to have more orbs in your deck. Thankfully, we've got good relics. Peg Bag, Pumpkin Pie, and Refreshing Punch are really good together. So I'm happy to have those, but good God. All right, let's do a Potion Ball. There you go. You hit it at the very end, at least. How does Pumpkin Pie Gambling Chip work? So, Lenore, how you doing? Pumpkin Pie Gambling Chip. So Gambling Chip makes it so that there's randomly, it's gonna be 2x, 2x, 1.5, or no, 2, 1, 1.5, 1 and a half. Is that correct? And it's gonna be, they're gonna be randomly shuffled. The 1 is always on fire. The 0.5 is always pumpkin pie. So the pumpkin pie gives you more opportunities to not take the half damage option. That's how it works. Yeah, that was the horrible. I discarded it because it's horrible. If you didn't know. It might be considered bad. Great shot. I think I will play Nosferatu Orb here. Play it over here. It hit a lot of pegs, it pumpkin pied. We're only gonna heal for 34 and then do double damage to all enemies, but that's still enough to kill the front minion and we heal the full, so it's worth it. AoE refreshes though, it's so good. AoE refreshes will kill the vines a lot of the time, which is nice. And it's a good way of stacking up damage because it counts as you hitting the pegs. No, it counts as you activating them, not hitting them. Pardon me. Can't be giving you misinformation. Thank you for hitting the crit at the very end and doing less damage. I appreciate it, game. Anyways, you know, this boss, the floor, we didn't really do that much, but the boss is easy because we have Nosferatu Orb. That's what it boils down to. That was a great bounce. We've got great sustain. We would love to fight the dragon as a boss. Not on Act 2, of course, but, you know, later on we would like to fight the dragon. Because of Muse Circle, we gain more health, easily. I think he's dead. We're at full health. Converting pegs to temporary refreshes is really interesting. Because the AoE refreshes will hit a lot of things on the board. I think I'm okay taking this to build into it. Why not? Endless Devouring is untakeable in any run. I've never figured out when to take this. It's garbage. Saprosack is not good enough. Constricting Chains is not good enough. But maybe with so many refreshes, we could use. No, the damage downgrade sucks. You go kinetic. It's not a good option, but this is at least the least bad option. Every time you get a crit, you do less damage. With me circle, yes. I wish it wasn't so, but it is so. We've got good sustain. We can handle this fight, this boss. I don't know, I guess I'm gonna fire my Nosferatu Orb. It'll still do damage, not a lot, but... I don't really have other options for hurting these guys. We're in desperate need for better orbs. We don't have the damage necessary for any of this. But we've got great sustain. Enemies will not be able to kill us, but we can't kill them either. Well, they can definitely kill us, but... What do we... How do we get out of this situation? God, they do so much damage. That is not a very good Nosferatu Orb. We could die because that was a very bad Nosferatu. I hope we don't. It's getting dark, though, so... guy's hitting us for... I couldn't tell, but, you know, presumably a lot. And he's dead. That sucked. That sucked. What the heck is this? Shoots a laser that activates a peg for every 7 peg hits and attack pierces all enemies? This is new. Activates a peg every 3 pegs hit Jupiter orb? Look, it's piercing. I'm gonna take it. I have no idea what it does. We have to heal. We can't upgrade it. We have to be able to play Nosferatu orb. I wish we didn't, but we do. I see the shop. But we've got to upgrade. I want to upgrade this because I don't know what the hell it does. I want to upgrade this to get more zapping. There's one shop here. I'm gonna go left. Although we would get more money on the right, but I don't know. This will be fine. I don't like our run. I like the Nosferatu orb. We just don't do any damage. We do no damage. But we have great healing in a couple of different options. So that's a good heal. So what the hell is this? Shoots a laser that activates pegs every 7 pegs hit. Okay. Does it activate all pegs in a line? I'm thankful for the piercing. It looked weird. I'll take it though. What a strange orb that is. Oh, come on. I can't even do 70 damage with one orb. We healed to full, so, you know, that's good. We didn't need to spend the money on healing though, because we had the potion ball first, but I had to heal. I'm not gonna not heal and just risk death. I mean, I do that all the time, but not now. When Potion Ball gives you a balm, all of the healing slime is regenerative, which is beautiful. Man, imagine if we got the leaf. This would be a much better run. Okay, we have money coming up. I'm gonna upgrade it. Oh, attack all enemies is real nice. Oh, because this boss is gonna suck because we don't have piercing, but we've got healing. Cauldron Bubble attacking all enemies is good, but I'm just gonna pass for now. Whoops. 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 Got it. We could fight the elite instead of go to the chest, but I think I'd rather go to the chest. So if the attack pierces all enemies, let's fire it. So it fires a laser that pierces the pegs randomly. Well, it shoots at a random peg, and it'll pierce all the pegs in a line, so it can hit multiple pegs at a time. That's real weird. That's definitely a new one. I've never seen that one before. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's piercing. What we want with it is something like Mucircle or Spiness, because its value is so low. It's worse than the Ouroboros. Like, we're gonna need more value. No balm on this one, unfortunately. might as well fire it, because you're gonna get enough heal. So you might as well. Must have been damage reduction slime on the board. Come on, ball lightning. Well, you hit a crit and lowered. Oh right, ball lightning can't even attack the mage. I forgot. Take a drink. Whatever. All right, we're 10 health down. Doesn't matter. It's like a ball lightning but piercing. I guess that's a good way of thinking about it. It's kind of like a ball lightning but piercing. I like a foot because if we get a balm, foot gives you better healing. But we have a shop coming up. I always forget about that. I'm not going to get it then. I'm going to save my money. Do we fight the elite? We have a targeted, two non-targeted orbs. We have healing. The AoE fight's annoying. Many dudes. Wall. Wizard. Mirror. What's the other one? Are there 4 or 5? Many dudes, wall, mirror, wizard. I don't think I want to fight an elite. I worry about the wall, honestly. So we'll go left and see what the question mark has. It's combat, okay, that's totally fine. We get the benefit of both directions, basically. We did get balm this time around. I love that. So the balm is beautiful. Tons of health on the board. And if you don't need to fire your Nosferatu orb, you don't have to fire it. You can stall. I wanted to hit the crit. I was hoping we would get more damage done. Now, I could fire the Nosferatu orb, but I think I'm going to pass. It does do AoE damage, and it would penetrate this guy's shield, but it won't be able to actually kill him. So I might as well just, because we're at full health, just fire something else. There you go. That's kind of cool. It's weird, but I kind of like it. I don't know how best to use it. I like Bramble with Overflow, and we can afford to do the combats to upgrade it, or the combats over here to upgrade it. We need more damage. It's tempting to actually go for the Ballad, because we can scale our damage pretty nicely with crits. I know I took an or bust, that's fine, but Ballad gives us 3 Spinesse versus the 1 me circle, and more damage is always better, especially when we have so many things that hit, like Ball Lightning hits a lot of pegs, this can pierce pegs. I also want the Bramble, though, because the Bramble effect is insanely good, and we want the piercing. I'm gonna go Bramble. Okay, I'm gonna go Bramble. Let's see where this takes me. Healing is increased post-battle. All attacks get +1 crit. I'll take that. Oh, we did it! Holy heck! Whenever a crit is triggered, apply a debuff to the enemy. Enemies start with Exploitable. Bard of Bobrich, welcome! How are you doing today? When a crit is triggered, we only have one on the board. Enemies take 30% more crit damage, is real solid. Beautiful. Beautiful. Attacks apply poison. Slime upgrades pegs. Whenever pegs refresh, they're upgraded. They're all good. The two on the right are better. Because we have so many refreshes on the board and the AoE refresh, you know, if we get a leaf, our refreshes are going to be insane. There we go. That's not a perfect shot. Oh, maybe it is. And it pierced through. It didn't get stuck on the top of the shield for some reason. How strange. This is a weirdly great shot. Guy's shield is dead. Killed a minion. I don't know how. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it. Oh, I like it. Kinetic meteorite. Come on, put me in the hole. Ah, whatever. Bard says, I just got home from a cookie exchange. It's been a great day. How's the ball torture? So far, pretty torturous. I hope you ate some good cookies, though. It sounds delicious. I would love a cookie. I have to think about what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight, too. Woe is me. I'd love to hit that crit. Doesn't matter, never mind. Potion Vault's also really good for stacking up damage on pegs. I mean, all the pegs on the board right now, most of them are at least like a 4. This is very solid. Refresh perspective is very good. And now we don't need Mucircle or Spinesse as much, because by refreshing, you basically get Mucircle and Spinesse, because all the pegs are going to be better no matter whether you crit. So with 122 gold, we're gonna continue because it's 110 for 2 relics. We're gonna go to the shop. We're gonna buy some stuff. Maybe because the pegs aren't durable. I think I've had a ball get stuck on the top level of like the shield board, even without durable. I can't quite recall, admittedly, but I think it's worked. Refresh the board on a reload. I like adventuring because a balm peg can be permanently upgraded. So like, yeah, we want a duplicate of orb as well for the refresh duplication. So it's like buy, remove, we can afford. 85, we can't afford it all. We don't need adventuring, especially with the Nosferatu orb in the deck and the balm from Potion Vaults. But duplicate, it's a rare orb, that's why it's 35. We're 3 gold shy for being able to get all 3. I mean, we don't really need adventuring because we're gonna hit so many pegs on the board. The removal's probably better. I want this. Duplicate with multi-ball is very good. You know what also helps us with the Nosferatu orb, because we can get a bare minimum by just hitting some pegs. That's gonna happen anyways with the refreshes though. Like, I don't think we need that. I'm gonna remove. Adventuring, because we have the refresh perspective, it's not critical. So I'm passing on it, and I'm choosing to pass on it. I guess we're going left. No elite for us. Thank you, Kinetic Meteorite. Attacks blind or attacks get +1/+0. Helps a lot for the early ball lightning, but this is +1 on a peg half the time if we crit half the time. I think I'd rather blind. You know, on a long fight, we can just stall them out. And then I would like to get money and upgrade. I think we got a good build. It's weird, and it's got things in it I've never seen before, but it seems good so far. The AoE refreshes, the refresh perspective, and the more refreshes on the board, we've got some, like, cool options. That one still hit a refresh peg, that's very funny. Just hit it enough times, I guess. Got forced into it. The amount of damage we can do scales very quickly. I mean, and look at the pegs. 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're at full health. Like, it scales very quickly. And then this thing has... Did it actually, like, dupe a refresh? I couldn't tell. We have a... How did we get so much money? Laser's pretty fun. I'm liking the laser so far. Let's get the duplicated orb. And then I think we're not gonna need a rub orb. Deck's getting a little thick. Bard says, I made the Kolski little jam fold over. Got some iced cutouts, Rolo stuffed chocolate cookies, cherry chocolate chip spritz. This sound like good cookies. I mean, look, I'm old-fashioned. I just like a old-fashioned chocolate chip. But they sound like good cookies. I'm very jealous of your cookies. That's so much poison slime. So let's target you. Duplicate orb is going to be very good scaling. He took 94 damage from the poison. The poison slimes get better as they get upgraded. They do more damage. Lightning slime hits more pegs. I assume the rubber slime gets more rubbery. And the healing slime, when you hit 10, I think it starts healing you for more. It'll heal you for 2, it'll heal you for 3 at 20 value. It'll take a little while to scale them, but that's fine. You've got 7 HP, dog. You messed up, you came to the wrong neighborhood. If only I could heal for 300. I'll take an overheal, please. Okay. All right, that's cool. That's real cool. That's gonna be real awesome if we can find durable pegs. That's real good. We don't really need a Swolt orb. You know, even forbification, because a peg that's upgraded gives you more block with forbification. I don't know the math, but I know it works. Let's start there. And I think we'll probably get enough money to upgrade the lightning bolt, the ball lightning, rather. I hope. Might as well fire it. I mistimed my shot, though. That's what I wanted to do the first time. 2 HP? Son of a gun. Nosferatu Orb will get 1 kill, and then we can fire a Jupiter Orb, so it kind of makes sense to do it. You know, being at this amount of health at the end of the fight is totally acceptable. That did not do as much as I wanted. It seems like it doesn't aim the laser at the middle of the combat, which is what I would prefer. It seems to just aim the laser either randomly or at the closest peg, maybe? Which is way less good. But that's fine. With the potion vault coming up, we'll heal. I see a couple healing pegs. One of them's already at a 7. And it's still bouncing. There you go. 5 health down. Upgrade. Upgrade. There, I did see the best foot. We could have taken that and then upgraded balm pegs, but I just don't think we need it. That's unfortunate, because I would prefer you, yes, perfect, to hit that pumpkin pie, make many refreshes. We're gonna get hit by the ballista. There's not really much we can do about it, except heal, which we can do very easily. I'll fire it. This might be a fight where we have to sustain, though, because we don't do that much damage to a boss like this, I think. Just gotta get over to the Nosferatu orb quickly. It's one of the reasons why I did take the exploitable, though, so we have more raw damage on a boss. As soon as we fire Nosferatu Orb, we will heal. There's no question about it. The only question is, you know, how long does it take for us to get back to the Nosferatu Orb? It doesn't take that long. Also, all of the minions are dead due to the Nosferatu 2, which is great. And I do see some balm on the board, which is, any balm on the board is good because now we have healing built in. Beautiful. I want this thing to hit that crit right there and then duplicate it like 4 times, but that's not gonna happen. Oh, damage reduction slime meant that the bramble didn't hurt me. I'll take it. Okay. I gotta admit, another multi-ball seems pretty good. I like our deck, though. I might just save the money. Now I gotta put my money where my mouth is, because there's durable pegs. -1 discard. Not ideal. The positive is that you get way more out of potion vaults and Jupiter Orb. The negative is that it's harder to refresh the pegs if they don't break in one hit, but there's gonna be enough broken pegs anyways. I think you still take durable? Because we have 3 refreshes on the board and we have lasers. And we have lasers. We do have lasers. Sapper. As long as we get Balm out of the potion vault, Sapper's not a huge problem. Not the best, but acceptable. No Balm on that potion vault, by the way. Yeah, like you can tell, we're not upgrading the board as much because we're not actually destroying the pegs. So our damage has suffered as a result of this, I feel. You know, it takes a lot more time to break the pegs so that they can be upgraded. Like the bottom of the mushroom has been upgraded multiple times. Yes. Oh right, it refreshes the board on fire. Starting to regret the durable decision because we were doing fine without it. Now I am starting to worry a little bit. I mean, our damage is still fine for now. We'll just go to the shops and see what we can do. But yeah, I'm starting to understand the negative here. Strange that you only see the laser orb only now. I think it was added recently. Like in the last update to the game, they added the Jupiter orb. I don't know why it's called that, but it reminds me of the Jupiter orb from Cobalt Core, the Jupiter ship. I could have killed him with a freaking pebble at this point. Good lord. Yeah, heal for 700. All right, well, let's do it again. It'll either go similarly or way, way, way more poorly. It went similarly. A Swolt Orb is way more value now because it will hit the durable pegs more often. So I think a Swolt Orb is fine. I wish I didn't take durable. It would have been better without it. I forgot to look at the map. I think we'll still be fine, because our deck is still strong. But... But yeah, like, the refresh perspective is not doing anything anymore. It got stuck! Come on! That's okay. Swolt Orb will handle the upgrading of the pegs. We just need to thin out the deck enough so we get more Swolt Orb shots. I'm wrong, by the way. We should definitely add a Rub Orb. I can't believe you lived. Dude, the Jupiter Orb is really fun. Grr. I think I'm okay. I don't want to add anything. Extra damage in flight, armor, sash. Sash could save our life, so that seems like a good one. We have tons of cash. So let's see what we can buy. Refreshing the board deals damage to all enemies. I like that one enough. Like, Necromancer won't do anything at this point, because our board is never clear, right? I'm not gonna remove, because I can afford 2 relics at the next shop. So in case there's 2 relics there that I want, I'm gonna save the cash. You find Gamblin standing alone with a spaced out look. Upon seeing you, their expression changes to surprise with perhaps just a hint of disappointment. Ah, my friend, it's good to see you again. I was able to get quite the return on your investment. 25 gold. Please go left. Please go left. Gah! I should have removed an orb. God damn you, Gamblin. Yet again, you ruin my stuff. Yeah, healing orbs on the deck. I'm a fan. Killing one of them is nice. You're the next one. Yeah, Swoltorb is going to be a really good addition thanks to the durable pegs that we added. Could have still been better without the durable, I think, but I like it well enough. Mug him. Yeah, you know, I gave you 5 gold, but how many other runs have I given you like thousands and you've never paid me back, you know? You owe me! You owe me! Oh, good. Fantastic. Beautiful shot. Wonderful even. I own you! Of course it didn't go left. It never does. Man, Nosferatu Orb is at the very damn bottom, huh? Fortunately, they're all dead. I kind of was hoping maybe they would stay alive a little bit longer, but that's fine. We'll heal in a future combat. With no shops coming up, I might as well just pay. We have to fight an elite when we go for a chest, so... I'm aware, I accept, I believe. Get me out. We won't break the bombs on this chest, though. Targeted attacks also hit nearby enemies. We have 0 targeted attacks. We will go for the wall chicken. And then, we'll open up this chest and then fight an elite. Immune to damage when reloading, max health. I think I just want the max health. 2 ballants every reload, 1 damage for every 2 activated pegs. That's not bad, but if we reload, the extra ballants doesn't matter because we upgrade the pegs. Even when we just fire the Swoltorb, the pegs will get upgraded. So I guess we'll take the one that does damage. But that one's that's a little bit of a wild choice. Okay. We hit some bombs. This freaking Jupiter orb is so interesting. It's actually like real good. Just murdered him. No healing orbs. No healing potion bolts, which is unfortunate. I think that's damage reduction. Is that poison? Yeah, that's poison, I think. There's a few additions, but not what we're looking for. Bad shot. I would like to be able to get to the Necromancer, or the Nosferatu Orb. That's what I meant to call it. We won't. That's fine. You know, Orbesium could be pretty good to actually get rid of the pegs. It's also a targeted orb, which we didn't have. Okay, activated crits. Also refresh the board. Well, there's only one crit on the board. Spinfection damage is increased. We don't apply Spinfection. Recombobulator is good though. More bombs. And we did it! We took short fuse! Now we have Recombobulator. We did it! We built a synergy! We knew it was gonna happen. You know what? That's a lot of bombs. And no healing. Can't help but notice. It's all the way at the bottom of the deck again. I guess what do I expect? Well, I'll pay for healing, because we have nothing else to spend the money on unless we're adding stuff to the deck. I'd love to add more of what I already have. Another one of these, another Nosferatu orb, stuff like that. I know I said bold orb, but I don't think... yeah. Bold orb's good or sorry, not bold orb. Rubber orb is good enough. I'll take a rubber. I like it. Deck is getting mighty thick though. Offer the pebble. That's very helpful. That's a Necromancer. That's not what I want. Swolt Orb upgrades pegs that it hits. We're not gonna be able to upgrade the orb, so I'm gonna pass. And here we are, boss fight. Duplicate orb, replenish orb, Orbesium, rub orb, Nosferatu orb. We will heal here. Play. So I'm planning out my turn. I could play duplicate, Orbesium, rubber, Nosferatu, or I could play replenish, Orbesium, rubber, Nosferatu, or I could play replenish, pebble, Nosferatu orb and get to that sooner. Health is a little low. He's gonna be attacking every turn. Not for that much though, but there's red bombs on the board which hurt me, which I think is gonna make it very difficult to survive. I actually feel like we need to get to the Nosferatu quickly. So I'm gonna go replenish orb first. And I'm gonna fire a pebble and then I'm gonna fire a Nosferatu orb. Because I worry about the red bombs killing me if we can't heal soon. It broke the refresh peg, but it didn't refresh. Interesting. He only hit for 1, which is very interesting too. But like, look at how many bombs there are on the board. If they go off, we might not have the health to Nosferatu orb. They only do 5. There's probably only like 5 on the board. You know what? I'm gonna fire the pebble and see where it goes. See how much trouble we're in. $50. I'm gonna fire the rubber orb. I think there's not enough red bombs that I have to worry, so. And then assuming we heal to full, we have a potion vault coming up. I hope we get a balm out of it. It's completely random. Yeah, 40 is fine. Although we do need to make sure that we actually get the heal off, but I think we will. Okay, so we will heal. As long as we don't hit 4 red bombs. I only see 1. And with all the bombs on the board, we're doing a lot of passive damage to the boss, which is nice. Oh no, there's 1. Please fall. Please don't pumpkin pie me to death. Just fall. There's 2. You had to hit the red bombs, huh? We still healed, but you had to hit the red bombs, huh? Okay. Thank God they buffed Recombobulator by removing the red bombs from it, because God, that sucked. If you remember the last run where I was playing the Balladin, and I accidentally took Knife's Edge, which made me crit automatically, that's an anti-synergistical relic that I should have skipped. Recombobulator, you can't ever take, really, before they changed it to no longer give you the red bombs on refresh. No bombs? There's no bombs in here, I'm noticing. Well, we can't afford to die before we reload then, so be careful. This guy's gonna increase his damage every turn too. Not ideal. I think we'll kill him though. We might even kill him with this. If not, the Jupiter orb should do it. I fired the bramble because if we do 1500 damage, it'll overflow kill him. It didn't. It locked this guy in place though, which is nice. Oh, I couldn't fire the Jupiter! He died, I think, to poison slime? How dare you! I wanted to fire my new orb! Shoots a laser that activates pegs every 7 pegs hit. Attack pierces all enemies. So it's a little underwhelming for the description, but it fires a piercing laser that activates pegs that it hits. Every 7 pegs hit. Down to 3 when you actually upgrade it, which is a lot of fun. That's a cool orb. I like that Jupiter orb. And the fact that it's piercing is also fantastic. Because piercing orbs are just good. That explains why it's only a 1-3, or 1-2 even, I forget. I guess we had this, which is what made it a 1-3. Seems like it would be very good in a Spinventor deck, any deck where you circle and Spiness, or you're upgrading pegs. I should not have taken durable. I think it lowered our damage output, but we had so much damage and such a good deck with good relics that it didn't matter. What were the good relics? Peg Bag, Refreshing Punch. Refresh Perspective. Those were the good relics. And I mean it. Those were the good relics. The fact that we had 3 refreshes on the board, they would AoE, buff the value of the pegs, that's what was doing all of our damage. It wasn't our orbs. Now, yes, Nosferatu orb is great, and I love it, and I will probably take it every time it shows up because it's infinite healing if you, not infinite, but close to infinite healing if you need it. That helped us get through the early game until we got carried by the refresh perspective, but you know, our orbs were nothing special. An orb bust, a refresh circle, a lightning ball, a duplicata orb, like, it's all just these 2. And really, it's just the punch. Punch is amazing. There are some relics in this game that I will always take if they show up. That's one of them. I might be able to think of a reason why the punch is not good in a specific build. Like maybe you have refreshes from crits and you got rid of your refreshes for another relic or something, like for a boss relic, but the refresh punch is real good. If only we got the leaf, we could have gone, you know, super infinite on like a dragon fight. Good run, and for those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch if you want to go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Peglin.